Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to another video, and this is a bit of a wrap up as the current season is pretty much come to a close with the exception of the Champions League final. So the last set of videos we've been looking at a lot of the Euro shirts, but like with any end of season you can pick up lots and lots of great bargains. Now we've talked over many videos now about sort of my approach to collecting. We've rationalized the collection, and we know that sort of there is a bit more of a focus on this channel and my collection around the Matchworn shirts, and we've been pretty busy. We've managed to pick up some really good bargains over the last, I don't know, probably month and a half now, and I've sort of saved these up to do a slightly longer video to show you some of these amazing shirts. And what's really great about the Matchworn space is, you know, a lot of the time when these shirts are being auctioned, they're being auctioned for charities, and you know, ultimately we've done that on the channel. We do get donations in and do that ourselves. But in terms of my personal collection, I always try and pick up shirts from clubs as and when they're releasing them. So a number of clubs have been doing that, so we've jumped on. So here we go. We're going to start with this shirt from Burton Albion. Now this is one of 3 shirts that we got hold of from Burton. Now Burton have recently done a sale in their shop, probably of about 4 or 5 seasons worth of Matchworn shirts. They've obviously had a big kit room clean out, so they've been raising, well, I assume they've been raising money for their own community foundations. But I obviously, being further south in the UK, we contacted them and we managed to pick these up. Now this is from the 2021 season. So the season impacted by COVID, and it's Stephen Lawless. Made 16 appearances for Burton. You can see there League One patches there, the racism patch, the rubberized patches here. A nice bit of sponsoring going on there. That classic Mind name set. This is the home shirt from this season. Really nice collar there, and really in really good condition actually. A lot of these have obviously been washed and have been stored. But really delighted. Now we collect predominantly EFL shirts, and Burton was not a team that I had. And can you believe it? I think I picked this up for £10. They were selling older season Matchworn shirts for £10 with a certificate of authenticity, which is just absolutely crazy, but gives something back to the fans. So yeah, I picked this up. I can't quite, the manufacturer tag, that's a new one on me. The club formed 1950 there, a little badge on there. So yeah, great kickoff that. As I say, League One, EFL, lovely to have that shirt in. Now, at a similar time, another club, albeit a League Division 2 club, also put a few of their shirts on sale. This is Barrow, as you can see here, a pretty understated shirt here. This is from the 23-24 season, Sam Bellis here. So you've got that beautiful Red Cross name set. Now what you will notice here is there are no badges on there. However, there are imprints there of 2 applications of what I know to be the FA Cup badge. Now I did my research with this. So the deal with this store, I think, was you effectively were paying for a mystery Matchworn shirt. And of course, like many things, when you go and do your research, you sort of question, is it Matchworn, is it mass issue? Well, it's come from the club, it must be good. Anyway, like a lot of things, I think I came quite late in the day, so this was probably one of the last few shirts they had left. But what I have established is Sam Bellis isn't a regular first teamer in the league, but he did make an appearance in the FA Cup. But he also made appearances in the EFL trophy or the equivalent trophy. So I know he did play. Now he played against Liverpool under-21s in the EFL trophy, because obviously at that level some of the Premier League sides field under-21 teams in the regional competitions, which was quite interesting for me as a Liverpool fan. But he also was a substitute against Maidstone United, who are a local club to me here in Kent, are one of the rivals of Gillingham, and he came off the bench for that FA Cup tie, which is probably why we can see the FA Cup sleeve print there. So again, not been worn for a huge amount of time, but a shirt that's got some meaning there. There's some connections there, which I really like, and it's really nice to hit a Barrow shirt into the collection. Now, the next one I got off a friend online. This is Bolton Wanderers. This is George Taft from the 2021 season when Bolton were down in League Two. Oh, look at that, home bargains. If anything says cheap shirt, it shouldn't be that. But anyway, it's not a cheap shirt. I actually really like this. There's a lot of nice subtle patterning going on across this shirt. This nice double layered hem there with the white and the red. Like all these Matchworn shirts, I do like the Matchworn logo on the sleeves. And this is really nice. You've got that Minds logo there when they were sponsoring. And you've got your nice emblems, nods to Bolton Wanderers there. I picked this up, as I say, from a fella collector who I know in the Matchworn space, and he was happy to let me add this to the collection. Got a secondary sponsor there, but then we've got Bolton. Is that Lancashire? Is that a Lancashire rose down there? 1877. I love the subtle things that you pick up when you actually see a shirt in the flesh. Now, we're going back to Burton album. This is, I think it's Richard Narty, isn't it? I think this is the 2019-2020 away shirt. So this would have been pre-COVID. Okay, a bit more going on, slightly different collar scheme there to the shirt we looked at earlier on. Again, you've got these rubberized League One badges. Nice nod to Burton Albion FC on the sleeves there. You've got this white and yellow. I think the white and yellow on, the black and yellow on white go really well there. Tag manufactured. Weird contrast with this secondary sponsor here. But lots going on this shirt. And again, this one I picked up for £10. So nice to get a shirt from 19 and 20, 2021. Yeah, really happy with that. So there you go, Burton album. And I tell you what, because we're on Burton album, we'll go one more and we're going straight into this season. And this is the third, is it the third or the away shirt? Now, this one was a little bit more. I think this one was about £50. Still tag manufactured. This is Kegs Chalky, who I have seen play, because obviously Burton are in the same division as Gillingham. I was toying actually because Gillingham had a player on loan from Burton for the second half of this season, and they did have his shirt, and I thought I should probably add that to the collection, but it was only the home shirt, and because I'd already committed to get the 2021 home shirt, I really actually liked this shirt. It's got a lovely underline pattern, not up here, but it sort of gradients into this vibrant BAFC coming through. You might see it there. And this nice, I do love that Bovril logo there. I just think that sort of purpley mauve just goes really well on the black. I really love this kit, actually. I really like it. League One badges there. So that's 3 Burton Albion kits. Now, I wasn't planning to have 3 Burton Albion Matchworn shirts in the collection, but I paid a combined £75 for 3 Matchworn shirts, all with certificate of authenticities, which is just crazy, just crazy. Anyway, 2 more shirts to go. Another League Two shirt here. Some of you eagle-eyed people will spot that this is Swindon Town. Quite a lot of Swindon shirts you see on matchwornshirt.com at the moment. This did come direct from the club. This is, I think, the away shirt from Swindon. As I say, League Two, so we're up against my local side this season. And this is Brooklyn Genesini. Now, I don't think Brooklyn has played a huge number of games for Swindon. In fact, for the latter part of the current season, he was out on loan at Yeovil Town, I believe. But lovely to get a Swindon shirt in the collection now. And I think this is a really nice shirt. And actually, what a great name. What a great name there. It just sort of fills that space really nicely. So there you go. Another wonderful Matchworn shirt. Now, the final one. Oh, I hadn't opened this for a while, but I am loath to spend money with Matchworn shirt now for reasons that I've cited in previous videos, because they've changed the model now. They've increased the buyer's premium. They've also they haven't added, they always had VAT included, but the price that they previously published included VAT. Now they've decided to go net VAT. So when you bid, I don't know, £77 on a Matchworn.com shirt, before you know it, you've paid a premium of £7 or £8, you've paid VAT at 20%, and then you're paying your £15 post and packing, and before you've £115 easily. So what I noticed was actually for European shirts, whilst you still pay a slightly higher postage cost, you don't pay a 20% VAT on it. So actually what they've done is they're actually discouraging me now for bidding on the EFL shirts, because now for probably a similar amount I can get hold of European shirts, which historically I was just loath to pay a lot of postage for. So I've had my eye on a number of shirts. Now I wanted an international shirt for some time. There's a lot of great international shirts on Matchwornshirt.com, but as you can imagine, they're quite popular and they go for quite a lot of money, and I have my limits. But I've been trying to get hold of either a Euro qualifier or a Nations League shirt for some time, and I have resigned myself to the fact that it's probably going to be one of the lower nations, but nonetheless, it's still an international shirt. Anyway, one came up and I went in on the low bid, and I thought I'm going to get bid out pretty easily here. Someone's going to jump on, and it didn't happen. And I picked this shirt up for £77, which I'm really delighted about, because it's not only Matchworn, but it's signed. And you can see here, and we'll go through it, this is the Lithuania shirt from their Nations League game on the 21st of March of this year. Played in Faro, Gibraltar versus Lithuania. You've got the match detail in there. You can see the sign there. You can see the Nations League badge there. And you've got your UEFA Foundation badge there. And here we've got I think his name is Claudicus Ubstas, who's made 6 appearances for Lithuania. But I love this because for me, as a collector of Matchworn shirts, yeah, I mean, the EFL shirts are amazing and I'm very proud to have amassed the collection I have already. But to have an international Matchworn shirt is something else, and I'm never going to be able to compete for the big teams. Never. It's just, I just can't justify it. But to basically have a Matchworn signed shirt with a certificate of authenticity from an international tournament for around £100 delivered, give or take, I think is pretty phenomenal. And I really like this shirt. They're my colours. It's just, it's like having a Brazil shirt, isn't it? But really happy with this, because that just ticks another box for me in terms of sorts of Matchworn shirts I would love to have. So there you go, guys. We've added, crikey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 new Matchworn shirts to the collection. I'm guessing we're somewhere in the region of 70 shirts now. And that's probably it now until next season, unless any bargains come up. We might possibly be adding an Oxford United Matchworn shirt through a friend called Andy, so there might be a bit of wheeling and dealing going on between one of the shirts that I've got. But other than that, I think now we're going to wait till next season and hopefully start to add some 24-25 shirts. So let us know which of these shirts you love. Is there one of your team's players here? Do let us know in the comments. As always, we really appreciate you engaging with the channel. Every penny we earn from this channel goes into supporting the work we do with dementia. So thank you once again. And yeah, here's to Euro 2024. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you enjoy the tournament, and we'll be back with some more kit reviews and some more of the collection really soon. Thanks for watching, guys.